Well, Midlands Gives, again, happening right now. And today we are talking with the Humane Society, a group working to end animal cruelty, neglect, and overpopulation. We have Dawn Wilkinson joining us right now, giving us a little bit about what you all do. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Midlands Give is a wonderful community event where the community can come together and support those nonprofits that are close to their heart, nonprofits where they feel resonate with, but today is about giving and the community giving.
And our community is giving so much. Already on the website, $1.7 million has already been donated.
Wow.
But of course, with those dollars, talk a little bit about the Humane Society. If people are unfamiliar, I mean, you guys are right there across the hall.
Yes, yes. We are, our main offices are located on Green Lawn Drive, right down from the VA. And we work to end animal cruelty, neglect, and overpopulation. Now, we do that through several of our programs. Our Humane Society in particular does not adopt out animals and does not take in strays. We do work with those shelters. We do work with those rescues a lot. We have great partnerships with them, but we conserve our resources and our funding to provide low-cost spay-neuter, which is currently out of our clinic on Green Lawn Drive, and our animal advocacy, education, and investigation program. And that program, we have seen a 40% increase year over year. And today, with Midlands Gives, we are asking for donations to support that program. That program is supported 100% by donations. There's really no grants for it because we are going out on calls and complaints of animal cruelty and neglect. And we have an animal welfare advocate. He also happens to be a Richland County Sheriff's officer and has jurisdiction, and he can go and investigate these complaints. A lot of times we get to resolve them with some education, maybe some resources for the pet owner or animal owner, and we do all types of animals. And then sometimes it's egregious and we need to take more of an enforcement step.
Let me ask you, what have you been seeing right here in our area, unfortunately, when it comes to animal cruelty? I mean, this right here hits so much in my heart right now. So what are you seeing recently?
Yes, so you know, this time of year it starts to get warmer. So we get the calls of dogs tied out, horses out, no food, water, shelter present. They look emaciated. And you know, that can be due to many reasons. It's not just a lack of feeding. Sometimes there's medical reasons. So we work to, you know, take a look at all of that, and we work to resolve it for the animal. And sometimes that's with education and resources for the pet owner. And then other times, if it's non-compliance, then it goes to enforcement.
How many volunteers do you have within your organization?
So we have paid staff that really work, a veterinary clinic staff and a veterinarian who is awesome. And then the officer works with us on the needs of either transport or seizing or medical care or anything else, food, whatever is needed to resolve that complaint.
What does this mean to you when you see a dog or any animal and you are able, though, to help them? You know, you see them at the worst of their worst, but you are able to see them as they come. That must have been such a beautiful feeling to see that you were able to give them help.
Yes, it is. And sometimes it's not an immediate process. And that's where our Humane Society is a little different from the rescues who post the sad animal faces, is sometimes we have to wait through the criminal process and through litigation till the end. We can't come out and post. We could post what is you know, publicly available information, but we really have to keep on our straight and narrow path of making sure that the animal gets justice if that is an enforcement piece. Other times it is education and support for the pet owner where they're just thankfulness and gratefulness that instead of us persecuting them for what they couldn't do, helping them and aiding the animal, because a lot of people do love their animals, and so we love to see those transformations, you know, come about. But the best thing for us is when we get the pictures of the animals now in a nice house and enjoying life after they had gone through probably something that was not so great for them.
Yeah, you can also see some of those photos right there on your screen. How cute they all are. Absolutely adorable there too. So you already mentioned there with Midlands Gives. Talk about and remind us, what does that donation, what does those dollars do with the Humane Society?
Again, we are 100% funded for donations for our animal cruelty and neglect piece of our mission. And every dollar goes straight towards resolving one of those complaints. One of those complaints. And they're received everywhere. They're not only received from somebody driving by, a delivery driver, a door dasher, they're also received by people in county government. We receive them from other rescues. We receive postmen. It's just
Everybody.
It's everyone. Anyone who sees it. We always say, if you see something, say something, because at least then the animal can get the help that it needs.
I love that. Well, really quickly, I love this number, 1.8 million right there behind us. But, as we wrap up our chat, if anybody wants to learn a little bit more about you all, what's your website? Where can we push them towards?
Sure. Our website is humanesc.org. And on that website, you can read about our programs. You can book a service for spay and neuter, vaccines, low-cost vaccines at our clinic in Columbia, and then also our animal cruelty, and then any fundraising events that we'll be having. And some of those pictures are our wolf stock event.
Oh, I love it. There you go. Right there on your screen with the Humane Society. Dawn, thank you so much for being here and shedding a light, of course, helping our furry friends any way that we can. Y'all know this is like really near and dear to my heart. We're going to go ahead and put this entire interview on our website later on today at WLTX.com. But again, don't forget, Midlands Gives. The event at Sacred Park might be over, but you still got plenty of time to donate.
Absolutely. Till midnight tonight. Get your donations in and help every nonprofit that resonates with you.
Ooh, I couldn't have said it better myself. I love it. All righty, as always, we're going to put it on our website. All right, we're going to be right back.